Shout out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm bugging a little bit more. You know what I mean? First of all, before I get started, I do want to say this. If you are a Death Row fan, from back in the day, you might want to look at, Suge Knight's Twitter. He is going in on Snoop Dogg right now, bro. I think this is crazy. And like for him to be in jail going in like this is wild, bro. Like he basically, y'all know how Snoop Dogg, before I get into all that, y'all know how Snoop used to kind of shade, Suge Knight. He used to talk about Suge Knight real bad, and for good reason. He feels like, he's part of the reason of why X, Y, and Z happened to Pac. Nothing definitive saying Suge had anything to do with it, but Pac didn't want to go to Las Vegas and all. I don't know, bro. But he's always been saying things about Suge Knight, and Suge is basically retaliating right now. He's showing pictures of, I don't want to say this. The second situation, just go on his Twitter, you will see what I'm talking about. One of them, of his posts, he's talking about Snoop Dogg's wife, and he's showing that she's actually in Hawaii with other dudes and all this. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Suge Knight don't got no chill, bro. He taking the streets to Twitter right now. He is wild, bro. Another thing I do want to say before I get started in this, bruh, have y'all seen all right, look. Y'all know the Apple, we gonna get into all it, the Apple Vision Pro, right? Y'all know you see everybody with the Apple Vision Pro, right? I'm like, yo, let me just go peep it. Let me just go look at this real quick, right? And I got a Quest 2, Valve Index, all that. I'm like, let me just go see what the big deal is. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Bruh, I went to the Apple store, this lady let me she kind of walks you through the Apple Vision Pro. That is next level. That is crazy, bro. How clear that is and what you can do with it is insane. So I would highly suggest if anybody is close to the Apple Store, go check that. This is not advertisement or any free promotion. I mean, it's free promotion. Is what it is. Apple ain't telling me to do this. Go check that out. That thing is wild, bro. Pause. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? I might end up getting one of those. I looked at the price is kind of crazy. It's like $3,400. I'm like, I ain't about to spend no $3,400. Man, listen. If y'all ever watch that Ready Player One, go watch Ready Player One and then go look at that Apple Vision Pro and play with it. You're gonna be surprised, bro. They really did their homework on what they feel like VR should be. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. I do want to say this though, right? Joe Budden, he ends up talking about this whole no money in battle rap. You know what I mean? The money ain't gonna be the same in battle rap. He's going in, he's basically blaming all of the battlers, is what he's saying. He's saying that, y'all are choking in battles, not taking it serious. And he's right, bro. Y'all know I don't like Joe Budden, but he's right. He is right, bro. He said a couple of things. He was just y'all choking in battles, and Smack is the person that's setting up the bags. And he's sharing, you know what I mean? The amount of money he's getting, the budget, he's sharing that with y'all, and y'all are getting on stage choking and messing the money up. That's what he's saying. You know what I mean? Shout out to Joe. But I don't know where Polo from Black Compass Media, he's got it on his Twitter. And you could go kind of listen to it. I don't want to play it because he with Quarter Lab, he might flag me or whatever. I don't know. But this is what he's saying. He's also saying that y'all are not trying to market yourselves outside of battle rap. He said there's only a few people doing it, the Hitman Hollers, the Goods, the Conceitas, the people like that. But everybody else is looking for a handout. He not, you know what I'm saying? I think some people are, they kind of, whatever they feel like they worth, they trying to negotiate, right? But he said a lot of people are looking for handouts. They begging, they ain't doing nothing but sitting around begging Smack for money. And I think he kind of right with that. Y'all got to think. Remember when Caffeine they kickstarted? Remember that battle with Chess versus John the Don? Imagine you Smack and you set up this big event, right? And you got Caffeine and everybody look. And Chess gets up there and chokes like that. It's crazy. And this ain't a lot of battlers got up there and they stunk it up. Choking and stumbling and messing up. You know what I mean? Not showing up to events. Showing up with 2 rounds. Being cool about it. They thought, this is going to go on the app. It's not going on YouTube. I know a lot of conversation is not going on YouTube. Who cares? That was a lot of people's, mindsets. It wasn't just Chess. There's a lot of, shout out to Twerk. He don't do that no more. You know, he's been doing really well. He might be considered like one of the battles that he used to choke. Get up there and choke. You know, so a lot of people, you know, I feel like the stumbles. Like, think about like the money they invested into these people. You know, and they getting up there choking and stumbling and messing up. Clean paper. You know, it's not just to him, but it's just the reality of it. How many times did he get up there, choke, stumble, mess up, not care? You know, I think a lot of that plays a factor. You know, people stealing, running off with money. And check this out. So JC writes something, right? Because y'all heard JC had like an interview on this whole topic, right? I think I done kicked all this off. I'm sorry. I did. I'm sorry, Smack. Wait a minute. Me doing a blog talking about, I feel like I'm on Twitter with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, battle rap is dying. It is bored. Don't nobody want to watch this no more. It's over. Battle rap is bored. They don't want to market. They don't want to promote. Thug Life is over. You know, next thing I know, people getting asked questions. Look what happened. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. My bad. Culture don't be getting mad at me. Culture don't be getting mad at me. But it's just how I felt. You know, like, it wasn't the same. I've been feeling like this for a while. That's why I kind of been like saying like, yo, I'm gonna talk about everything. It's kind of what I've been doing, but you know, it's kind of important. So I'm come back to battle rap and talk about the, you know what I'm saying? But JC had he was asked a question about it, and he was just like, yo, I feel like I don't know. About the I don't know, the ARP, all that. So listen to what JC said. He put out a tweet, right? This is what he said. He said, nobody should want to see battle rap in a bad place. It has impacted us all, from league owners to fans. Let's restore our culture. This is what JC tweeted, right? It's got 50,000 views. A view on, like, don't be like, when you looking at views on Twitter, it's just somebody scrolling. That's a view. Even if they just pass you, they don't look, that's a view. You know, but it's got 50,000 views, but it's got, 111 reposts. It's got 20, you know what I mean, tweet quotes. You know, somebody, like, quoting on top of that. You know, it's got 466 likes. So he's basically saying like, yo, let's restore the culture, right? Shotty Horror gets on there and he was like, well said. So can we get that deposit back for the event you know show? It impacted us all, from league owners to fans. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me it. Shotty Horror want his money. He want his money. You know, so I don't know. You know, but it's a lot. It's a lot of people, you know, that didn't take it serious, playing around like, oh, I'm gonna get booked again. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. Like, who cares what the fans think? I'm still gonna get booked. I feel like Joe Buttons is right. It is a lot of begging mentality. People think they worth more than what they were. Like he said, they think they worth more than what they were. Some battlers are worth it. Right? If they're going to get out there, they're going to market, they're going to promote, they're going to make sure the league recoups their money so they can go back to the negotiating table and ask for a lot. Some of them are worth it. And I know y'all get tired of me saying it. Verb is one of them. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really marketed the Mickey Fax battle all like that. But he marketed, and this is on Rare Break Entertainment, a smaller league, you know what I mean, in comparison to URL. He marketed it so crazy, y'all wanted to see an A-Ward battle. It's what it is. You know, I think A-War is dope, but I know what people like to listen to, what kind of blogs they like to listen to. Y'all wanted to see what was going to happen with A-Verb and A-War because of the marketing. He promoted so much, A-War didn't even want to, like, talk about Verb no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like that are valuable. And Surf, people like Surf is valuable. He may end up coming home, you know what I'm saying, this year. So that can help, you know, but if you don't have a lot of players like that, and you do have people that will market and promote, you want to maybe treat them a little bit different. Maybe with a little bit more respect. You know, I'm just saying what it is. Because if you ain't got, you got to think, let's just say they book Hitman Holla versus Murder Mook. That match alone is going to drive pay-per-view sales. You don't think it will? Everybody's going to want to see that. They don't care what the rest of the card is. You know what I mean? Like, so when you got players like that, is it really worth, because of ego, oh, they don't, you know what I mean, Hitman don't like us, and we don't like Hitman. Is that really worth, you know, like, losing out on money? Because I know Remy Mashi, She invested in the Hitman. It's a big turnout for that event. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to see this battle. It overshadowed a lot when Easy and Hitman got booked. You know, he can do that. Why not book him? You know, but as far as Smack, I do feel like personally, me as, you know what I mean, media person, whatever. You know, I feel like he has contributed a heck of a lot to this sport. You know, and he's provided a way for people to make money. You know, whether or not they use the opportunity for visibility to do something, you know what I mean, that would happen on the URL like channel to do something, it's on them. Now, if you locked on the app, it ain't much you can do. Like, I mean, I heard what Cortez was saying. Mike Pena said the same thing. You know, it's like, how do they really promote if it's kind of backwards? It's like, yo, if they promote, they put something on Instagram, they put something on Twitter, it gets pulled down by Quarter Lap. So it's like, how do you really promote? You know, I don't know. You know, so I feel like they're still going to do battles, but in terms of the big bag, people who are looking for the big bag, Smack probably going to look over him. You know what I mean? And start focusing on other people. You know, he still got Rock over there, so Rock can still battle people. Y'all also got to think, if y'all on the card with Rock, he's more likely getting the most money. So what is that bag really going to be? Like, what are they paying over there? You know, is it worth it at this point? You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if they can't pay me a lot of money, I want a YouTube drop. That's how I be thinking. Get more visibility. You know, and a lot of artists, you might not have like multiple different leagues like you had before, like Rare Breed Entertainment, to kind of hedge your bets again. You know what I'm saying? Like URL, if you don't book me, I'm going to Rare Breed Entertainment. You might not have that no more. You know, so y'all might have to start thinking, maybe do a YouTube channel. I just seen Cortez drop a blog. It got like 8,000 views. Maybe he need to be doing that. Goods figured it out. Like, yo, I'm a blog. I'm going to talk about the popular topics. People are going to listen. And he said, well, who do you talk to? He talked to Big K. He was like, I just made $30,000. He figured it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, figure out how to market, promote. Verb's got a channel. He's got spaces. It's not easy to get a whole bunch of people in spaces. I got like, 18,300 people on Twitter. I just started like going crazy on Twitter, right? And it flew up. But it's 18,300 people. If I wanted to have 400 something people in the spaces, I got to send a link through my YouTube channel to get people to go in there. You know, Verb can just, whenever he feels like it, 400 or 500 people in there listening. People like that, you don't want to have a bad relationship with. You know what I mean? You also want, you know what I mean? Like, if they don't like you, it is what it is. You know, but if you have people like that, when Verb and Surf was going back and forth, y'all could have got an inclination on where this was going. You know, like, why fall out with a person like that? You know, why keep booking people that people don't want to see? DMV artists, and I don't know, shout outs. You know, but I do feel like Joe Budden is right. You know, it's a lot of contributing factors. But, you know, at the same time, I feel like some of this is on the league. Say just a URL. If you got battlers that are consistently not showing up to the battle or consistently choking in the battle, do not book them. But then they in a situation like, yo, we trying to do a tournament. We trying to do this. We got a budget. We got to do so many battles. We got to have so many artists. They kind of in a conundrum. It's like, what do you do? It's a catch-22. You know, you don't want this artist because this artist keep messing up, but you got to have more people on the roster in order to make the battles happen. So they had, you know what I mean, whatever contract they had to put out a lot of battles. You know, so it's like you're danged if you do, you're danged if you don't. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I do feel like battle rap is in need of a reset. I don't think that battle rap is over completely. I think people just got to get used to different, you know what I mean, different artists on different cards now. It's what it is. You know what I mean? But this is what Joe Budden's talking about. He talking about y'all begging. You know what I'm saying? He tried to get Smack his respect, you know, and he feels like y'all been stinking up the place, choking and stumbling and messing up. You know, then they get mad at the fans when they mess up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I kind of went into a lot of that, you know, on the previous blog. You know, I ended up pulling it down, taking it off YouTube because they blocked it. I don't know why. I don't know who was making calls or whatever. I was talking kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But they blocked it, so I had to pull it down, and I put it back up yesterday, and it's already at, you know, 8,000 something, like, you know what I mean, views. So shout out to y'all to watch another, you know what I mean, a blog that I already had uploaded. I re-uploaded, because when I pulled it down, it had like 5,000 views. Well, when they blocked it and I pulled it down, it had like 5,100 views. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all for watching that. I appreciate that. In terms of battle rap, I think, you know what I mean? I don't think it's dead. I don't think they're never going to battle again. You know, but I think people like Goods have a good perspective on it. Yeah, we didn't have, like, you don't have caffeine right now, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be another investor that's not going to come along. You know what I mean? And try to invest in battle rap or try to, you know, kickstart it. You know what I mean? Or give it a better look. You know, that could potentially happen. You know, but it's going to take artists to get out here going crazy, you know, for the leagues to have something to market and promote before people look at this like, yo, yeah, people showing up. They're not trying to fight. You know what I mean? They're not trying, you know what I mean? Investors are looking at all of this, you know, so y'all got to be thinking marketing and promotion. You got all these artists marketing and promote. Look at Drake. Drake is going crazy. Drake is doing anything. He's like, I just got to go viral. I don't care. They doing anything. You know what I mean? Sexy Red, she doing anything. She just popped out a kid. She popped out a kid and she dancing in the hospital after she done popped out a kid. You know what I mean? They like, yo, we gotta go viral. We gotta talk. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, y'all, but shout out to people like Cuban. Cuban, I see you like in spaces. You know what I mean? You trying to get conversations started and stuff like that. Shout out to you. You know, I don't know. I see the bricks. Like, I asked the question. I'm like, yo, like, what are the bricks going to do? Because we hear rumors RB is going to stop. They all like, yo, we doing what we've been doing. We setting the standard. URL to set the standard. Wait a minute. This ain't going in on y'all. I'm just saying URL to set the standard. They set the standard. Everybody emulates down. They set the standard. You know what I mean? But I'll be watching the bricks to see what they going to do. You know what I mean? Like, people have been linking me to some dope battles. I'll be watching them. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm just a blogger. That's it. You know, but y'all been saying like, oh, well, URL. Don't nobody like URL. Don't nobody want URL around. Don't nobody like get all these other leagues to run everything. Don't nobody like URL. Now what? I've been saying it too. I'm sorry. I was trying to throw y'all under the bus. I've been saying the same thing though. Shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, though. You know what I mean? But shout out to URL. Y'all are definitely appreciated. Y'all have given us countless hours and watch hours of entertainment. You know what I mean? Just continue doing what y'all doing, like, you know what I mean, to a different level. You know, and maybe try to salvage some relationships that y'all had. Maybe call Verb. You know what I mean? Box him or something and just get it over with. Call Verb. Call Easy to Block Captain. Call Big K. Call Ill Will. You know what I mean? Get the roster, shake it up a little bit. You know what I mean? That's all y'all can do is think about the future. Or maybe they just feel like, yo, maybe we'll sell the catalog. They can do that right now. You know, so I don't know. Shout out to them. But shout out to Joe Budden. I ain't gonna sneak this you no more. You didn't talk about me on your show, and I'm still mad. He was like, I can't even go, people can't even go to Whole Foods without somebody running up on them. You sneak this me, It's you know, but shout out to you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm out. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace. Yo, wait, hold on, before I get out of here. Y'all, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. There's this many people in there. Y'all wake up this early. Wait a minute. But I will say, this weekend, y'all have got to go look at that Apple Vision Pro, bro. Go look at it. Go, just take my word. Go look. It's crazy. It is crazy. Y'all about to see me blogging in the Apple Vision Pro in a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. I gotta close this out. I'm online. I'm like, I want this one with 1,000 terabytes. I'm out. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace. I'm back to like I got it already. QB HD, MK HD, where it's at. I'm out. Peace.